ghostly. Okay. Wise man say, only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with Hello everybody! So welcome to the online concert today. This is the second one of the day. I'm just trying to pass something to Megan and she's not looking at me. My sister Megan is helping me behind the scenes today. So if I seem like I'm talking to someone behind the camera, that's who I'm talking to. But welcome to you all. I see some people have joined in. Nicholas Diogo. Luke Wheeler is here. He's back again. He was watching this morning as well. And Celia is watching from Norway. I know Luke is in England. And Andreas Depp is here from Germany. Welcome. That's so cool. And I know he's a great supporter of harp and singing sopranos. So that's really cool. And Brooke is back again from Louisiana, USA. It's now a more reasonable time of day.
It was 4 o'clock in this morning.
It was 4 o'clock in the morning and you watched the last time. Oh my goodness, that is serious dedication. Well, I feel very touched, Brooke. That's amazing. And Schnozmo is back. I don't know what your real name is, but that is a pretty cool username. And Celia is saying hi to Megan as well. Ken Jagger is back again. So, make sure that you stay until the end. I know some of you we're here in the first concert, and so you heard the special announcement that I'm making today. Well, don't spoil the secret for everyone else. We're going to be waiting until the end, and I'll chat about a very exciting announcement of what's happening. Well, I won't say anything more, but make sure you stay until the end so we can chat about it, and it will be very cool. And, oh, Nicholas is from Sound Out. Yes, that's so awesome. He did the sound at a wedding I performed at last week. That's so cool. I didn't recognize your surname. So I'm glad you're watching. That's so awesome. 5 a.m. Okay, well, that's slightly better, Brooke. But still, that is still dedication. I would be sleeping at 5 a.m. on any given Saturday. And Nebraska, USA, Jean Waddle's watching. Hi, Jean. Oh, we've been Facebook friends for such a long time, since being in I think it was the virtual Harp Summit, was it? Yeah, anyway, so let's do another song, and then I'll explain to you the set list for the rest of today. So, well, it's actually going to be an instrumental. I'm going to play one that I recently put up on my YouTube channel. This is the beautiful Irish tune called Butterfly, which was beautifully arranged by Kim Robertson, and one of my favorite Celtic tunes. So I hope you all have something to drink or eat while you're watching the concert. I said in one of my posts earlier that I recommend popcorn. It's always a good snack. And today I've got honey and lemon because my throat felt a little scratchy because I'm kind of on the verge of having a bit of a cold, which is not great for a singer. But hot honey and lemon really does the trick. So let's talk about the set list for today. I'm going to be, so you just heard Can't Help Falling in Love and Butterfly Jig, and now I'm going to be singing one of the older songs from my channel, You Take My Breath Away. Then we're going to have Pachelbel's Canon, and I've got a little story or like a little mystery about that one to chat to you guys about, especially for the harpists. And then The Parting Glass, beautiful Irish song, and then Sunshiny Day, which is my one of my original tunes, joined up with Morrison's jig in a set, and then Wild Mountain Time, a beautiful Scottish song, and ending off with a Nightingale by Deborah Hinson Conant. So some beautiful songs today that I'm so excited to share with you, and I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to check in with the comments after my next song. So this is You Take My Breath Away. Now I put up a video of this quite a while ago on my channel, and I thought it would be fun to bring it to light again. So maybe you'll go back and watch that. I look a little different because it's from a few years ago. Sometimes it amazes me how strong the power of love can be. Sometimes you just take my breath away. I can't remember the second verse. This is how long I don't often play this song. Let's start it again. Sometimes it amazes me how strong the power of love can be. Sometimes you just take my breath away. You watch my love grow like a child, sometimes gentle and sometimes wild. Sometimes you just take my breath away, and it's too good to slip by, too good to lose, too good to be there just to use. I'm gonna stand up on a mountain top and tell the news that you take my breath away. Your beauty is there in all I see, and when I feel your eyes on me, oh, don't you know you take my breath away. I remember when our love was new, and how I wanted to be near to you. Oh, and how you would take my breath away. And it's too good to slip by, too good to lose, too good to be there just to use. I'm gonna stand up on a mountain top and tell the news that you take my breath away. That's live music for you. I just love the story of that song and the picture that the words paint of looking back over a relationship and talking about how love lasts and it may change from the beginning of the relationship to further on, but it's still a beautiful thing. And before I check into the comments, just a little reminder for those, and maybe a first time letting you in on the picture, how these concerts happen is that people donate and they keep these concerts happening. So I know there's some people who amazingly donated towards these concerts before it even started this week. So Brooke was one of them. It's almost like he purchased a ticket in advance, and I just saw a little email saying Brooke had donated. And it's so amazing because it helps these concerts to happen. So if you're really enjoying it and you'd like these to continue happening monthly, then maybe consider putting even, I don't know, 20 Rand, $1, whatever. And there's a little link down below where it says drop a coin in my hat. And that's what makes these continue happening. Whoever can just gives whatever they can as if it's a ticket for a concert. So I'd really appreciate it. It really keeps it happening. So let's have a look at the comments and see what people are saying. Greetings from Erie, PA, USA. Hi, Marcy. Greetings. Welcome. And Jakey is saying, hello from the Philippines. Wow, we have so many countries. It's so cool. Welcome, Jakes. And Celia is asking, this may be a weird question, but if you could only do one of the two, singing or playing the harp for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? That's such a horrible question. I really love how the two go together. Well, the good thing about singing and not being able to play the harp is that I could play another instrument with it. Whereas with the harp, it would be hard to play an instrument and accompany myself on the harp, because I quite like doing the two at the same time. I mean, I would enjoy just playing the harp for the rest of my life if something did happen to my voice. But I think if I were to choose, I would probably make the very hard decision of choosing another instrument to accompany my singing. But I really love my harp, so I hope that never happens. Aidan Brown says, hi Christy-Lyn, I just started playing the harp. I have a Ravenna 34 from Dusty Strings. That's the same number of strings as my Ogden. And I'm really interested in playing in the Celtic style. Is there a big difference in technique from classical? The only teachers in my area are pedal harpists. Well, I learned from a pedal harpist, a few different pedal harpists have given me lessons along the way. And there's some really positive things about learning from classical technique. But you know, there's so many different positives to different types of techniques. There's a bit of a change with Celtic music, the type of tunes that you play, particularly with the right hand. Classical technique encourages you to keep your fingers on the strings and prepare much more in advance. And with a Celtic harp, when you have very fast tunes, that's not always the most helpful. And so there's very small things, but I wouldn't say there's any problem with learning technique from classical harpists. You may just want to make a few adjustments when you play Celtic music. And I think in the beginning, when you're first learning, those little adjustments will be so minor, you won't even need to do it. You can play Celtic music with classical technique. And maybe as you get a little further on with your music, you can be looking at some tutorials, like for example Tiffany Schaefer gives amazing Celtic harp tutorials online, and you can learn a few of those tunes and maybe later change a little bit of your technique if you feel necessary. But I think if you're learning from a teacher who has good technique in any background, there's some things that are universal to good harp technique, and I think it will be great. Otherwise, the other thing you can consider is finding a really good Celtic harp teacher and learning over Skype. So maybe Tiffany Schaefer would be a good one to contact. You can ask her if she'd be willing to teach you over Skype. I have Skype students and I find it's really beneficial to them, and it's really fun for me as well. So that's another option. And let's see if there's anything else I want to answer. Celia says, I'm really happy you don't have to choose between the two, with harp and singing. I'm happy too. Okay, one more sip. So, now I'm going to actually play. There's a little story behind this one. Pachelbel's Canon. Of course, if you're a harpist and even any other kind of instrumentalist, you know this is a very popular tune to play at weddings. And this is the arrangement that I enjoy playing the most. I purchased it online for download. It's by D. Ethier. And it just says D. Ethier on my music. I think it's Deborah Ethier, who's a harpist. And since I've been wanting to recommend this particular arrangement to my students, I haven't found where you can purchase it for download. So I just wanted to put it out there that if there's any harpists out there watching who know Deborah Ethier, or maybe it's Deborah Ethier, or where I can get hold of her to recommend that my students purchase her arrangement, that would be amazing, because I really think it's a lovely arrangement. I change it slightly to suit me, but this is the one I like to play at weddings. See that, Megan? She's trying to show me something. Oh, John Scott donated. Thank you so much. That's amazing. That's really, really cool. It makes these concerts sustainable, and it makes such a huge difference no matter how much you donate. So if you'd like to be a part of that, I would really appreciate it. There's a link down below where you can drop a coin in my hat, and that keeps these concerts happening.
And it makes you happy.
And it makes me very happy. It makes me just I so appreciate knowing that you find what I'm sharing with you worthwhile, and I know it's adding something to your lives, and I'm really pleased to know that. And I know some of you may not be able to contribute much, but even just a little bit makes a huge difference, so really thank you. So I see some people are commenting. Okay, I'll check in with the comments again after another song. So this is going to be The Parting Glass. For the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I had, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. since it has so dead been by a time to rise and a time to fall. Come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Come fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. So if you wondered what I'm looking at, Megan is stuck behind in between these two lights and the camera, and she's like stuck at the computer behind there. And whenever someone donates, then she tries to send me this little note to tell me that someone donated. So I just see this little hand like trying to come in between the lights, passing me these two notes. Oh man, it's so funny, and it was taking so long. It's like this little wormy trying to worm its way through things. So the notes say that Heidi Jager donated, also Jim Gibson, also Jean Waddle from VC4. Isn't that amazing? Within the time Oh my goodness, there's another one. Robert Jacobs, you guys, that means so much to me. Oh, that's amazing. It's really, 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 really cool. I'm really hoping that I can continue doing these every month, and it really is reliant on those donations. So thank you so much. And if you're feeling like maybe you just have a small little donation that you can contribute, then there's that link. Drop a coin in my hat, and it really does make a difference. I think it's time for Megan to come and say hi, since she made an appearance by worming her way through and distracting me.
So much equipment, oh my goodness.
So this is my sister Megan, and she's doing a great job. She's the one that gives me, hopefully there's no reverbs right now. Okay.
I think no.
Okay, yeah. So normally there's reverb when I'm singing and no reverb when I'm talking, and that's up to Megan. And she's also checking with your comments and making sure I answer any questions. And if someone donates, then she tries to make sure that I can thank you. So she's actually got a big job behind the scenes there, and she's doing an amazing job. It really has made these concerts much smoother and stress-free when I have someone sitting behind the scenes there. So it's really amazing. Oh wow, there's someone from Montreal and Canada watching. Whoa, that's Charlotte. So crazy. Charlotte I don't know how to say that surname, but Charlotte, thank you so much for joining in. It's so wonderful to have you watching from Canada. Wow. And Celia says, you just made my day complete by playing the parting glass. Isn't that so sweet? Well, that's Celia has my album, which I'll actually show you. You can't really order a physical copy from overseas at the moment. I haven't worked it out to have the shipping for this album. Maybe for the next album I'll make it shippable. But this is my album, and I sell it at all my real life performances. And for you guys overseas, you can download it. So there's a link to download this album Soiree from Bandcamp. And it's got some of the gems that I love to share with you guys here. So Parting Glass is on there, and I know that Celia has it, and she enjoys it. G Spike is watching from the Netherlands. Wow, we're all over the world today. That is so cool. Okay, I think I should get back to a little bit more music. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and Megan will make sure that I answer any questions. Keep me on track. Oh, and remember that you must stick around till the end, because we have that exciting announcement coming. Very exciting announcement. You want to wait until I give that announcement. And if you heard it in the earlier concert, don't spoil the surprise, guys. Okay, this is Sunshiny Day and Morrison's Jig. to remember that little C sharp. Sometimes I forget to bring the C sharp down and then my next piece sounds very strange. Okay, so let's check in with the comments. Ronald Tolva from Minnesota MN says, thank you. Well, thank you, Ronald, for joining in. It's so great to have you. I'm not sure I've seen your name before. It sometimes takes me a little while to recognize names. I have to see them quite a few times. But as far as I can tell, this might be your first time, at least commenting on an online concert. And since I'm mentioning that, my mom keeps on telling me, Christy-Lyn, you're always just talking about the people in the comments and you don't mention about the people who are watching and don't comment. So hi guys, if you're watching and you're not commenting, I acknowledge that you are also watching and I'm thankful to have you here. And if you would like to say hi, it would be really awesome because it's wonderful to be able to thank you for joining by name and to get to know you a little bit. So Ronald said, make sure you share this on your Facebook page or YouTube channel. Just hit that share link and it will give you the options. That's very good advice. So if you're enjoying this concert, we still have 25 minutes left at least. And maybe you can share it. There might be some friends who would like to join us for the last little while.
And if they're on the email list, they get the link ahead of time.
That's true. That's very true. Megan's just telling me that if you were just joining now and you've missed some of this concert, what you need to do is be on my email list because then you'll hear about it in advance and you can plan your week around it. So, and at the same time, you get a free MP3 download of Scarborough Fair when you join and a free sheet music for my arrangement of Wild Mountain Time, which just happens to be the next song that I'm going to sing. And so it's really worthwhile. You get to hear some of the behind the scenes of my musical journey and you'll hear about the live online concerts. So there's a link down below where you can check out the joining my email list. Tamsin Anderson says, hello from Kent in the UK. There's someone else from Kent in the UK. Well, that's cool. You are making my massive ironing pile so much more enjoyable. Thank you. I'm a singer, harpist, and choir conductor, and I'm getting so much inspiration from you. Thank you. Wow, it sounds like we must be kindred spirits. Singing, harp, and choir. I've spent many years of my life singing in choirs and traveling around the world with Cape Town Youth Choir. So that is very awesome. We have a lot in common, except ironing. I try to do as little of it as possible. All right. What's the name of the song I cut out for a second? So was that the set of jigs I just did? The first one was Sunshiny Day, which is an original tune I wrote, and I actually wrote that on Boxing Day this last Christmas time, and for a little while I was calling it Boxing Day because I couldn't think of a better name, but I think it sounds like a bright sunshiny day, so that's what I called it. And then the second one is Morrison's Jig, and it was just my arrangement of the tune. Bethany Bennett is here. I played 2 hours of harp music this morning at a restaurant. That's fantastic. Well done. I don't know if that's new for you or if that's something you've been doing for a while, but I'm glad you were able to join in for the last little bit. So make sure you stay till the end for the special announcement. And my next song is my arrangement of Wild Mountain Time. Oh, that's funny F. The summertime has come, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme If my true love he'll not come, then I'll surely find another to wild mountain time, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go, and we'll go together to wild mountain time, all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? I had such a repeating case of deja vu in that song. I don't know if any of the other singers out there ever have that. When you're creating your own accompaniment and you just keep on thinking that you haven't sung what you've just sung. I don't know. Just very strange. Anyway, but it's a beautiful song. And if you like that arrangement and you'd like to try playing it yourself, or maybe a slightly simpler version, there's a free download of that, as I just mentioned earlier, where you can click the link for joining my email list, and in your welcome email you'll receive a link to, I think there's like 4 or 5 different keys that I've arranged this for, and it works for small harps and for bigger harps, because I really brought the arrangement down to its core so that I can make it simple enough for kind of intermediate beginners. And no matter what your vocal range is, there should be one that suits you. So, there's a comment. Us too. My 8-year-old is learning your arrangement of this. Page 1 nearly complete. She will break hearts when she can play it all. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, Tamsin, that is so awesome. Please take a little video of that and send it to me. I would love to see that. Either by email, or if you have Instagram, you can tag me at Christy-Lyn Music. It makes my heart so happy when I see people playing my arrangements. And if it's an 8-year-old girl, man, that's even better. That's so cool. I would love to see that. Emilia Remy says, I've been learning your arrangement of this. Your video on memorizing music was very helpful and made it much easier. I'm so pleased. I'm really glad that's helping you. I used this, so for those who didn't watch that, maybe you're not so in tune with my harp help videos, I made a video on how to memorize, or one technique I use for memorizing, and I used this arrangement as an example and just showed how I memorize in shapes. And some people found that really useful and then downloaded the sheet music, and Amelia is one of them, using that to try and memorize, or to learn a new method of memorizing. Mary Stark says, hi from Largo, Florida. I followed along with the bow round for Morrison's jig. Oh, that's so cool. I wish I could have heard it. Next time you do that, you must set up your phone or something and do a little recording of the two of us doing it together and send that to me. I'm always trying to encourage people to send me recordings, because sometimes we feel a sense of connection on one side of the screen, but if you can video that sense of connection and send it to me, then maybe I can feel that connection too. I'd really love that. And oh yes, so that was what she... Okay, John Scott, you have a great talent with your musical ability and your relaxed style. I think they should give you your own TV chat show in South Africa, and Megan can be your producer director. That is so cool. Well, thanks, John. That's a huge compliment. I'm not sure that's quite the direction I'm going in, but you never know. Never say never. And I think that's the same John Scott who's in Scotland, and he's always complimenting me, my version of the Scottish songs, which is like so amazing to me that someone in Scotland likes my version of Scottish songs. Okay, Lil Folly says, Louisiana, USA, hot cocoa. She did take my breath away. What an angel. I am 50 minutes behind watching on a delay. That is so cool. Well, you'll only see my response to your comment in 50 minutes then, I guess. But enjoy your hot cocoa, and I'll see you in 50 minutes time. Ronald says, how many countries on one concert so far? Well, I know that we've had 5 continents. I don't always add it up, I must admit, Ronald. I know we're in at least, I don't know, how many countries do you think we're in this time, Megan? Someone else will have to go back in the comments and count for us, because we've got quite a few different countries. I don't know if we're quite at 5 continents for this time, but it's amazing how it travels around the world. And Megan's telling me to remind you that in a few minutes after my last song, I'm going to tell you the exciting announcement. I'm so excited to tell you guys. I think you're going to really enjoy it. So stick around. Carry on with your ironing. Enjoy your hot cocoa. And stick around for a few more minutes so I can tell you that announcement. Okay, so I think we're going to do a little bit more singing and then our announcement. And then if you really want to, maybe you can suggest one last song for after that for people who stick around. So this is the my version of Deborah Henson Conan's Nightingale. I recently put this up on my YouTube channel, and you should go and have a look at that video because Deborah Henson Conan herself commented on it. And I put in the description box that this is the kind of song that makes me feel jealous that I didn't write it. And then, I feel like a fangirl, she commented that this is the kind of performance that makes me glad I wrote this song. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? So you have to go and look at that. See it for yourself. I'm not telling lies. You have to go and look at the YouTube video and look at Deborah Henson Conan's comment. So this is the beautiful song Nightingale, which apparently she wrote about her mother. I'm like still thinking of Deborah Henson Conan watching me. Still.
Many's the time her
I was just thinking what I should have said when John Scott said that I should have my own TV show. I should have said, this is my own TV show. TV is old school. A lot of people watch YouTube instead of TV. So I'm building my own audience. I don't need TV. And one day I'm going to have lots and lots of people watching these live online concerts, and we'll put TV out of business. How's that? So Quincy Mering says, hi from the Netherlands. Do you play in an orchestra or in an ensemble? Well, Quincy, I kind of wish the answer was yes, because in some ways I really miss making music with other people. I can get a little lonely doing my own thing. But at the moment, it's just me going solo. And I perform all around at weddings and all different functions. I have a residency at a hotel. I do a lot online, and it's pretty much just me and my harp at the moment. And there's positives and negatives to that. The good side is that it means that I have the flexibility to practice when I have a chance and not to have to coordinate schedules with other people. And I don't have to charge as much as I would need to if I was part of an ensemble, because I'm doing this full time, and so then we'd have to pay more than one person for performances. But when I'm doing it on my own, I don't have that barrier, so it makes it kind of easier to promote this as my career. But I do hope to be in an ensemble or an orchestra or something like that with other people every now and then. So we'll see what happens in the future. Zara's back again! Zara from Iran. She was here this morning. That's so cool. She says Nightingale with the little heart eyes. She's like heart-eyesing me. And she said, would you please play Baroque flamenco song? I do not know that one. I've heard it, and it is beautiful, by Deborah Henson Conant, but I've never learnt it. So no, I can't play it. Sorry. And Ronald, I don't know what he was lolling at, because it's a little bit of a delay.
Show.
Oh, maybe he's lolling that he will watch me on YouTube instead of TV. I think it's just about time for our announcement. What do you think, Megs?
Yes.
It's time. It is that time, you guys. Okay, so drum roll. Can you tell I'm not a percussionist? It's like a pathetic drum roll. The announcement is that next month, this is something you guys have been asking and asking and asking for. Ever since you saw my pedal harp unboxing video, people have been asking me, Christy-Lyn, where is your pedal harp? Christy-Lyn, can't you make a video with your pedal harp? Why aren't you doing your online concerts with your pedal harp? And there were some reasons for that. Firstly, this is a very tiny room that we're doing these online concerts in, and I can't fit a pedal harp in here. And the other reason is I was sorting out insurance, and I didn't want to put it out there on the internet too much because I couldn't perform with it yet. So, the announcement is that next month's online concert is going to be with my pedal harp! Yay! We're going to do it in another room of the house, and you will see my pedal harp, and you will be able to stop asking me, when are we going to see your pedal harp, because it will be in the online concert. And the other part to it that's very exciting is I thought, let's make an event of this, because it's going to be in another room where there's a little more space. And so why not have a few people watching in real life as well? So I'm going to be primarily performing for the camera, just like I do every time. But instead of just having lights and then Megan sitting at the computer, there's going to be lights and then a few people sitting in the room. It's just going to be like friends and family. Not like an actual concert, just kind of letting those few people be a part of it. So maybe you'll hear some real life clapping. That'll be pretty exciting, just to try it out. We'll see how it goes. And also to make it a really fun event, kind of like a party, I think, is there's also going to be a giveaway or two giveaways in each concert, one aimed more at harpists and one aimed more at people who just want to listen and aren't really harpists. So come next month to the online concert. That's the important message, because it is going to be a party. So
29th.
It's going to be, at the moment we're planning it for the 29th of July, a little later than normal. Because I want to make sure Megan can come, and she couldn't come the normal slot we would have. But just make sure that if you want to hear about it, there's two things you can do. The most important one is to sign up to my email list, so you get an email to tell you and to confirm that it's going to be on that day, and to warn you during the week beforehand. And then the second thing is to also make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because everyone who's subscribed gets an email notification and even a notification on their phone when I go live. So if you happen to forget on the day, you'll get a notification about that if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and if you've turned on notifications on your phone. So don't miss out next month. I'm so excited to share the pedal harp with you guys, to try out the live audience, to give you some stuff. I just think it's going to be quite an amazing vibe. Oh, Megan's going, oh, the Megan in the comments, I mean, not my sister. You know that face? Oh, where it's kind of like a scared, or I don't know, what is it? Like a scream kind of face, but it's just like, oh my goodness. And, oh, Luke's going to do the drum roll for me. So Luke, drum roll. And everyone's excited. Yay, that'll be awesome. Which day? It's a Saturday, the 29th. And as usual, I'm going to have 2 concerts, one at 12 o'clock South African Standard Time and one at 8 p.m. South African Standard Time. And someone else is saying, a second harp player? No, just me. And Catherine Green is here too. She's here again. And Bethany's excited. Luke's saying he'll be there. Sarah's going to be there. I just put it in my calendar so I don't miss it. That's awesome. Okay, so Megan's just putting a little comment there saying, is there a request for a last song? We're going to end off for today. Hopefully all you guys by now, all of you are now on my email list, so you'll hear about it and hear the confirmation of the date. And Megan's reminding me, if any of you have just joined in for the last little bit and you didn't hear about it, what keeps these concerts happening is if you drop a coin in my hat. So just think about, if I saw a performance like this in real life and there was like a donate little hat, what coin would you drop in? Okay, or another analogy is, if you paid for a ticket to come to a concert, what do you think this concert would be worth? And then you can just make a little donation, because that's what keeps these concerts happening, and I really appreciate it. True Colors, Fields of Gold, something you wrote yourself. At least 9 countries watching. USA, Philippines, Netherlands, Canada, Iran, Ukraine, Norway, Germany, South Africa. Is there anyone from any other countries?
The UK. So that makes 10.
10. Oh my goodness. Okay, Quincy's asking, do you know a song from Ludovico Einaudi? I do, but not on the harp. So maybe I must figure that out. Megan's asking for one we've never heard before. I'm not sure if I can think of anything like that right now. A Happy Cup of Tea song you wrote yourself. It's so happy. Maybe I'll figure that out for the harp at some point, but I don't quite know it yet. Different option than PayPal. I think maybe if you'd like a different option than PayPal, at the moment the best thing you can do is just email me and we'll try and figure something out, because at the moment I don't have a solution, but I'll try and let you know about that. So my email address is in the description box and Megan's typing it in as well. And Brooke is saying bring him home. Oh my goodness, how are we going to decide? And Ebanks and Perez or Bonnie Doon. Okay, maybe I must just decide which one I feel like doing, because that's the only way to choose. Otherwise it seems like I'm picking favorites. I don't really feel like bring him home because my throat's a bit scratchy. Eubanks and Perez, True Colors. What was the other? Fields of Gold. Okay, I'll do True Colors. I haven't done that today at all, and it's all right for my scratchy throat.
Oh, India.
India? Oh, that's 11 countries already. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, Jeet, I'm sorry I chose True Colors, but you can go and watch my YouTube video of Bring Him Home and pretend that I'm watching it live.
Maybe you can play 2.
Megan's saying I should play 2. Okay, we'll see. Hello from Sweden. Oh my goodness.
12 countries.
That is so many countries. Okay, here's True Colors.
Full of people, you can lose sight of it all in the darkness
just like a rainbow. Everyone's asking for different songs, and I was just thinking while I was singing that I think the reason Megan said 2 songs is because she doesn't like True Colors. Have I told you guys this before?
It's not true. I like it.
Everyone
now.
thinks it's so beautiful, and I've sung it at weddings and everything, and my own sister doesn't like that song. I don't know if it's the song or it's the way I sing it.
No, it's not. I'm like now. I like it now.
She's like, I like it now, I promise. I think I even made her blush. I embarrassed her in front of my entire audience. Oh man, what was it that you didn't like about it, Megs?
The riff.
This part.
Mm.
But it's so fun. Anyway, okay. So I see that there's a whole conversation happening in the comments, and it seems like everyone's agreed that I'm doing another song. It's just the discussion is which song I'm going to be doing. So catch me up, Megan. What's the consensus, or is there any consensus? Luke
No.
wants to know what your true color is, Megs. Blue.
I don't know.
She doesn't know. Sorry, Luke. Maroon. I don't know.
Yeah, red.
Red. No, not personality-wise.
No, okay.
I don't know. Okay, we don't know Luke. Sorry.
Vincent. There's a suggestion for Vincent.
Oh, I'm very scared to do Vincent because I haven't performed it that much recently.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I remember the words. And a lot of people were saying, bring him home. And Andrea Hart is like, please. She's labeled as Ian Hart, but I know it's Andrea. And she's saying, please, Vincent. Okay, I'll do Vincent, but maybe you guys need to find the words and paste it in so that I can follow along with them if I forget them.
Okay.
You could pick one without words to spare your thought. That's so sweet of you. And also, I'm not entirely sure I'll get all the chords right. But should we just go for it? What do you think? Okay. I mean, that video is probably over 3 years ago that I made that video for YouTube, and I haven't performed it that much since then. So wish me luck. Oh, that's not a very nice G. Let's quickly fix that. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and grey. Did anyone paste in the words? Look out on a summer's day, with eyes that know the darkness in my soul, shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They did not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night. Where's the second verse? Oh. Starry, starry night. Flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze. Megan, you changed it to a different place.
Yeah.
Swirling clouds reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They did not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met. The ragged men in ragged clothes, silver thorn of bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They did not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. That's live and raw for you. Complete with, Megan, where did the words go? Oh, look, Abigail's trying to write it out for me. That's so kind. Yeah, maybe next time I should only take song requests of songs I've been performing recently.
In case you want to bring it home.
Did you hear that? My mom just brought me some more honey and lemon, saying, this is in case you want to sing Bring Him Home.
But now Jeet had to go.
Oh, yeah, so Jeet had to go. And I think I need to go too. I'm getting a little bit cold with my short sleeves. It is winter here in Cape Town. And I don't know if you can hear that my voice is a little bit scratchy. So hopefully by next month I will be A-okay, and we won't have any concentration issues or some word forgetting. And to make sure that next month's one happens, Megan, just pass me a little note. Drop a coin! Just a reminder that if you'd like to contribute to these concerts, and like John Scott was saying, trying to encourage me about a TV show, we don't even need TV. If we have this, isn't this better? It's real me, with real mistakes, coming across the internet to real you in your home with your pajamas on, or your hot cocoa, or your tea, and chilling on your couch. And it's just I love that this is real community. You can see from all the comments here that people we're making a little discussion across the internet, across the world, at least 12 different countries. And 13, Singapore, oh my goodness. So that is crazy. We have at least 13 countries watching all at the same time across the world, enjoying the singing and harp music and just connecting with each other. So let your friends know if you think they'd enjoy next month with the exciting pedal harp one. Not that pedal harp means that lever harp isn't good, but it will be exciting to share that with you guys because it's something new, and even with a little live audience, as we were saying, and giveaway competition. So I'll tell you more details about that on the day, but it's very exciting and I can't wait. Schnozmo says, clap, 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 clap. I just love that name. I want to read out the name every time I see it. Schnozmo.
What's the real name?
I don't know. Then from the internet you can read the lines. Okay. Wonderful lunchtime concert for me. Thank you, Heidi Smith. I'm so glad you were able to watch over your lunchtime. And lots of different clapping ones. That's very sweet of you guys. And I think I'm going to leave it at that for today.
Someone donated.
Oh, who was it?
Bethany.
Bethany, oh, thank you so much. That's a fellow harpist supporting harp music on the internet. That's so awesome. Thank you, Bethany. That really means a lot. Oh, it's so amazing. And if anyone's still feeling the buzz afterwards, or if you go back and watch the parts of the concert you didn't get to watch if you joined in a little late, and afterwards you feel like you'd like to contribute, then you can do it anytime. I really do appreciate it. Oh, it's Sandy. But I think Schnozmo sounds pretty cool. I mean, Sandy's a nice name and all, but when you're on the internet, Schnozmo is like a really good one. But I'll try and remember Sandy for the future. But I think I'm just going to say Schnozmo every time because it's so cool. Anyway, Ronald said something about a concert at the solar eclipse. Oh, I don't even know about that. But I think that's it for today. And I'm going to see you guys again next month. Probably the 29th of July. Make sure you're on the email list and join in for sharing my pedal harp, and I think it's going to be a really fun time. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!